All right. Welcome into yet another episode of the Talkatives Football Podcast. We missed you guys. Hope you missed us. Back at it again. And there was quite a bit of action that happened over the weekend and quite a bit of action that is coming up. We'll get to all that in the episode, but of course, there's only one place to start. As you know, this podcast is dominated by Chelsea with the two others here, for lack of a better way to put it. So, Zach, Shags,
Okay.
what do you think about the recent Chelsea news? It sounds like you officially have a new manager, if I am to believe what reports say. Just pretty much done and dusted. Now, I know you guys have had a lot to say about Poch in the past, but now that it looks like he's officially put pen to paper. Have those feelings changed? Have you opened up a little bit? Come on now.
Still don't like it.
Damn.
I still don't. I still don't expect him to do much. I'm not rooting for him to fail, but I'm giving him like 6 months tops before he,
Six months. You
before he
gave Potter
takes
more
us
than that, didn't you?
into the bottom half again. And yeah, we'll see. Honestly, I'm tired. All these managers just seem to blend in at some point. Like, so Pochettino, wish him all the best of luck, but I don't expect and to win anything really.
No shred of optimism, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty, as a Chelsea fan, that's a really pragmatic way to go, because like, God, our hopes up high so many times, so many managers, it always ends in tears. So now I'm just like, let's see. Wish him
And,
best of
and
luck. Like I'll judge him based on the performances and what he actually does rather than what I want him to do. But so, that's it right
n-
now.
now,
So we'll
now hold
see
on.
when it's be official.
Now hold on. At the very least, you got to give him this, right? If it's one thing you have to give him credit for, if we just look back at during his Tottenham days and forget his PSG days because that was a superstar team, there was really no development going on there. You
Okay.
can at least say he knows how to develop young players and really get the best out of them. I mean, for as a critical example, he seems to be the only one who can get Dele Alli to do something worth anything in the world of football. So, with that being said, and with your roster being basically the youngest, one of the youngest in the Premier League, can't you at least give him that? Aren't you at least excited for that aspect of his managerial,
No,
experience resume?
no. Once again, I'll wait until he actually develops the players before. And right now, I don't expect him to be good at that either. So
Damn.
if he actually develops the young players, we'll see. Because we already had the last coach to develop young players for us was Frank Lampard. And looking back now, I'm not sure if it was actually Lampard, good vibes, or it was just those players coming into their own with a transfer ban, and they had no choice but to be played. So it's like now we'll see how Poch does it. We don't have a transfer ban. We have like the capacity to still sign players. Todd Bully isn't scared of FFP either. So it's like, is he actually going to develop our young players? Because we have a bunch of them. Or is he going to try to go for a win now signings? And even if he does go for signing, like, what does he actually want? And how does he want to play? So right now, it's just, like I said before, we shall see.
To your point, although he does want people to come in, he also wants to trim that
I mean,
the
yeah,
squad down
of course he
quite a bit.
does. Of course, like any coach saying they don't want to trim that squad is incompetent. So he passes the uh, not incompetent test as far as trimming the squad. Yeah.
All right, Zach, let's get you in here. Yeah, I'm guessing you feel wholeheartedly the same as Shegs, huh?
Uh, Up to a certain point,
Oh, okay.
I'd argue that I
Is it
feel,
twist?
um, like it that never works. I mean, you do realize that, right? That whole, oh, we're gonna build a young team. Like the only time it works, for example, is like when you said Frank Lampard did it. The only difference with that season is there was no pressure on him. There was no if you really think about that season, there was no pressure on us to do anything. It was a transfer ban.
I mean, couldn't you say there's
Sign
not
the
going to be any
players.
pressure on you to do anything next season, considering you're not going to be in any other competition besides
No,
the FA
no,
Cup
that's
and the Carabao Cup?
no, Marcus. You're not a Chelsea fan.
I,
No,
I mean, I'm just, that's how it
no,
looks from the
no,
outside in.
no,
That's how I look at it.
because because if I were to flip that question around to you on Man City, I know what your answer would be. So just
Oh,
the
we have
fact that you're
Champions
asking
League.
us that question,
We have
no,
Champions
no, no,
League. You
no,
don't
no,
have
no.
you don't have.
That's what I'm saying.
We have
No, no,
Champions
no.
League, so
You're
that's what I'm
making my
saying.
point. You're making my point. All right,
No,
because what I'm saying is you wouldn't even think, even if you didn't have Champions League, you still wouldn't even think about that question because that would still be your expectation. That's what I'm saying. Your expectation is still the same. That's my point. If you had a transfer ban and you didn't have transfer league, then you have to bring your expectation. You just have to. There's no way you don't. Everybody did, and that's really what kind of like helped Frank Lampard to survive that first season because if I recall, the first game, and this is burned into my memory because of the location I was at. Frank Lampard's first game under Chelsea. You know who we played? The first Premier League game. Man U. Do you remember the score of that game? It was
I
4-0.
Oh,
I was
oh.
watching it in the Manchester United fans' house
y'all got
with his
clapped.
wife and his kids, and they were all wearing Manchester United jerseys. And he even had brought his friends over. They all had Man U jerseys. There were only two Chelsea fans there, and I remember that day. It's burned into my brain. After each and every goal, the celebrations, the uh I don't even want to go back there. All right, it was 2 3 years ago before we even had sniffed the Champions League. So I don't even want to go back to those days. But those were some pretty dark days.
I mean, they're about to
So
enter though
like,
next season.
Well, I
no,
mean,
no, no.
this
Well,
this look.
well, well, no, we shouldn't be, and that's
What do you mean
taking me
shouldn't
to
be? You're gonna
the
fly
fact
up the
that,
league to a European League spot? I mean,
but we're not.
the table.
We have nothing. We have nothing holding us back as far as players, as far as team change movements that we can do. That's why. That's
I
the
mean,
part. That's why
it
our
coach has
expectation doesn't
one
change.
job. His minimum requirement is finish top four,
Top
and
four.
that's it.
I understand
I
that, but
don't even
all I'm
think he's
saying is
gonna
Once
that's all
finish.
you
he,
have
I don't
next
even think he's
season.
gonna finish top seven. What I'm saying is, I don't even think he's gonna finish top seven.
That's crazy.
He's not even gonna finish top seven.
If
I
it doesn't finish
guarantee
top
you.
seven, I think it's because some of your players get exposed, like Cucurella got exposed this season.
well, if Pochettino is as good as you say he is, he'll find a way to get rid of frauds
I
like
mean, I don't think
Cucurella
Cucurella.
and
I don't
Sterling.
think Cucurella. I don't think Poch could save Cucurella. And if guys get exposed like Cucurella, so that means they're on the same standard as Cucurella, and Poch can't save Cucurella. How am I supposed
Look,
to ask Poch to do
I
what
mean,
I don't
even
expect him
you.
to do with
It
Cucurella?
doesn't matter. Oh, wait, like the baseline is top four. Like
Fair
that's
enough.
just like the beginning, and the fact that we don't have Champions League or any type of Europe is like you have more time to focus on getting top
Any
four and challenging for at
basically,
least get to like the semifinals or quarterfinals of a cup. That's
basically
it.
anything that is not have a play a transfer ban. There's no excuse. What? All right. Look, Antonio
He's
Conte
gonna have a
when he
whole
took over
summer transfer window.
after Antonio Conte when he took over after I believe it was Mourinho when we finished like 10th and Conte took over after Mourinho and we weren't in the Champions League. Were the pressure was the expectations any lower for Conte?
We
No.
weren't talking about
No.
expectations. I understand there'll be expectations, but we were talking about the idea of pressure.
No, well,
What
pressure.
press?
What creates pressure? Expectations. Without no expectations, there's no pressure
But
because
that's
nobody
okay. So
expects
your only
expects
expect
you to
that's
do
what
anything.
your only expectation is to get top four. Are you not? Are you not? Are we? So
That's the
how is that?
minimum
That's
expectation.
the minimum. What do you?
So you're
Yeah.
saying,
This
hold on,
is
hold on.
That's
So
the
that's
so
bare
the
hold on.
minimum.
minimum.
So
I
what you're
expect
saying
us.
is So
My
what you're saying
expectations
is
from my
you have
club
a
is
you
to
have a
beat
title winning
Chelsea.
squad. What you're saying is you have a title winning squad. So minimum expectation is top four. Your regular expectation is
Mm-hmm.
the league.
Yeah, top four. That's
Minimum
it.
expectation is
That's
top
the
four.
No, it's not
minimum
top four.
bare
That's
Top
it.
bones.
four.
That's it. Top four.
It's
It's
top four.
simple.
I
Make
don't.
No,
top
like it
four.
can't be top four. That's it. If that's your minimum expectation now.
Yeah, make top four. That's minimum. But like
That's it.
that's to keep
But
your job.
what else do you want?
That's to
Okay.
what
Us
else would it
want
be?
a title? No, we're just asking for top four.
So you saying this
Minimum
squad
is
is
top
top four
four.
squad.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Come
now
on.
can that
If
be
Arsenal look, if Arsenal can be second, come on.
Arsenal's a way better squad.
I mean, come on.
We can
Like
butt heads on that.
who we we've hired 6 coaches in 1 year. How does anyone not see this as not normal? If Arsenal can be second and Brighton is challenging for fourth, stop. Come on.
Okay. So I have a follow up question.
Come on.
So
Yeah.
in this amazing squad that you both have pictured, does that include Mason Mount?
It's all right. It's not that
Okay.
amazing squad we picture. It's the squad that we have, and they're top four
Okay.
squad.
Okay.
And
And
it includes Mason
let
Mount.
me.
Absolutely.
You said okay. So how are you guys gonna keep him when it looks like he's set to leave this summer?
He's not going nowhere.
So you
Can't
think
see him
you
going
guys gonna
anywhere.
save it? Because it says
there's nothing to save. I just don't think
He's
he's
gonna
going
sign
what
the
you
contract
mean.
eventually.
He's not gonna
He
leave.
declined the contract, and the relationship between
They're
y'all and his agent are at
negotiating,
an
but
all-time
they're still
low.
negotiating. He's
I
gonna
mean,
sign the
It's
damn
in
contract at some point this
he
summer.
knows it's in
okay.
his best interest. They're probably just
What do you mean
arguing
best
over the
interest?
Here-
You know how many clubs would fly to sign Mason Mount if they heard he was on the market?
but he's not gonna be held, Marcus. That's not what it's
He's not
about.
on the
Mason
market.
Mount, Mason Mount has been here. People forget who this guy is. He's been here. All right. I don't know if you can. I guess my hand is out of the camera.
No, I
But
understand.
you've been
I
here,
understand.
and then someone else is offering something. That's where every club can offer Mason Mount. Here, only Chelsea can offer him this for this
And
for
yet he
this.
hasn't signed his
Money,
contract yet.
he did there. Fans, he did there. You want to go
Because
eat
they're still
Thanksgiving at Mama's
negotiating.
house? It's there. You're the most
Like,
popular player in England.
just because he
get
hasn't
up for
signed the
Henry's
contract doesn't mean he's not going to.
Okay.
He's
Like,
not
look at
going anywhere.
Conte. Like, look at Conte. Conte's contract expires in the summer, but none of us are worried about us resigning Conte.
Okay,
Like,
so let's put it on the record.
Man City comes and splurges Kevin De Bruyne money on Mason Mount. Okay, Mason. All right,
You
take
say
the money.
splurges
Good
Kevin
job.
De Bruyne money like
That's not happening.
you say splurges Kevin De Bruyne money like we only spent 50 million on him.
No, I'm talking about paying to pay him to pay his salary. He's got to pay his salary.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're right.
saying.
That's fair.
So what I'm saying is what they're probably disputing over is probably salary issues, number one, and the length of contract. Because you know how Todd Bowley wants to spread the cap and sign you for 10 years of your life. You know, that's probably what they're disputing over. But Mudryk and Enzo were like, bro, take my life, take my soul. You want more? Take it.
So let's put it on the record. The both of you expect Mason Mount to be on the
Yes,
roster
100%
when the season starts next
ready
year.
to go. High
1,000.
flying base, money
Okay.
base.
Okay, Shags. What we need to do is we need to up, video editing or somehow, some way, because when on the official release of the recording that we do after news comes out when Mason Mount signs with the team, we need to go back to this episode, splice this in the beginning before the episode starts. That's all I ask.
Yes.
That's all
Yes.
I ask.
Please.
That's all I ask. But it's official on the record. If
Yeah.
I'm wrong,
Hey,
then okay, I'm a hater. That's fine. We
And
already
if
know that.
Mason Mount
We already know
Mount
that.
signs with Chelsea, we need to come back and splice this.
No, that's fine.
I was just gonna do it.
I completely agree. It's just I 100% believe that Mason Mount will not be on Chelsea next season.
Fair
With
enough.
that, when you
What
get
would
the
be
chance,
downgrade?
next up we got the capitulation of Arsenal. Yo,
The bottle.
when
Okay.
I tell you Brighton cooked those boys,
It was a bottling.
honestly, they cooked them more than we cooked them.
Damn.
They cooked them more than we cooked them.
It's
Like,
crazy.
yo, and another thing, you both can fight me on this. and I'll go 12 rounds. I don't care. Mitoma is the best 1v1 player in the Premier League at this moment. I
No,
don't.
Adama Traore. No, not Adama Traore. I didn't say Maximani, man.
No. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Alex Saint Maximin's decision
Say
making and
Maximan has
passing
been
is
doing
lacking
it for
compared to
longer,
Mitoma's. I'm
and
sorry.
he's still there.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, it's
Saint
just
Maximin's decision making in the final third is severely lacking compared
Are
to
we talking about decision making or 1v1 dribbler?
that. You have to count that to everything.
No,
You have to
I
count
don't.
the chance creation.
All right, I'm just telling you,
If he doesn't create
I
any
don't.
chances, he looks like Anthony at Man U. Is that useful?
I'm just telling you, I don't. Anthony is not that good at 1v1
What do you
dribbling. I'm just
mean?
telling you, I don't. All right, I don't see that
Anthony
as.
embarrasses the defender at least once a game, bro. He's always all about the tricks and flicks.
Yeah, but
If anything, if that's the
dribbling,
criteria
that's
you're
not
going,
what 1v1 dribbling about. The way I see it is 1v1 dribbling is winning your dribbling matchup. And if you go and look at the stats, numbers don't lie. Since Alan Saint Maximin joined the Premier League, he's like 100 dribbles ahead of the next person. So I can't, in good conscience, say any other name but Alan Saint Maximin. It's not even close. Look it up. I'm sorry. Mitoma, when did he just get here? Isn't he still going to college in Japan?
nah, he
Come
finished
on,
it now.
bro.
Don't disrespect the guy. Put some respect on his name.
It's true.
Put some respect on the guy.
He's still in college. He's learning Cristiano Ronaldo's moves. He was talking about it. Come on, bro. He's good. He has some flashes, some talent. He's still a youngin. All right. This
What do
is
you mean
first
some flashes?
flashes. Simple flashes. He has some ability in front of goal, but I'm not gonna. When it comes to dribbling around your player, it doesn't get better than Alan Saint. That
So
boy
are
is
we going
he's
off like
Alan Saint Maximin is like if Kyrie played football. That's how I see Saint Maximin. He's just so smooth and gifted with it. I'm sorry.
are we
The man's
going
coming off
based
the
off
bench,
like
can't even
are
secure
we
his starting.
basing this off the eye test or are we looking at stats?
I was basing this off the eye
Stats.
test. He's
Eye
looking.
test,
If the stats,
and stats.
yeah, oh, that's
Stats.
crazy.
I mean, stats blows.
Eye
Like
test,
I
that's
mean,
crazy. But if you're
you
going on
don't
stats,
can't
I
touch
stand here.
the
I stand here
Maximin.
defeated. There's nothing I can
All right,
say.
well, look at this. According to the stats, Saint Maximin is a better dribbler than Mitoma
Duh.
because he's
Obviously.
done more dribbles. He does more dribbles for 90 in less minutes.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Fine.
I can't put
That's
anybody
it.
above Saint Maximin.
Go on my eyes, see.
But there are also guys that are better than Saint Maximin, though, and they
I mean,
surprisingly
yeah.
both
I
with
mean,
the
but there's not that many
outstanding.
though. There's not that many.
Yeah.
Like,
And those
I'll
the
give you
two
this,
that are
Marcus.
then getting relegated anyway. So, or they've already been
Marcus,
relegated.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this. Mitoma is better than Adama Traore at dribbling 1v1 because Adama Traore he just kicks the ball and runs. Like,
If anything, then if we're not, if we'll give
I
you
would say that.
Kicking
I'll
and
give
running
you that.
counts as a dribble in football, though. So because Traore
No,
is
you're right. But you said eye test, bros. You said
but
eye
eye
test.
test.
So
Okay, we're talking
wait,
eye
hold on,
test.
hold on.
test
You consider
and
that
stat.
dribbling though?
I don't.
Kicking
I
ball
don't.
and running
So
for
so
stats.
he
That's
said.
why.
Trick said both. Well, I said both eye test and stats because yeah, you can be flashy like Anthony, but your stats don't back it up. Or you can be have all the stats like Adama Traore, but
In
why
that
was he
case,
booted out of Barcelona?
in that case, it's
Why
my
is
fault.
Spain
I
team?
used
Why is he still coming off the bench on Spanish team? He can't even get a consistent starting spot on Wolverhampton because stats
Adama.
don't back it up.
mind you,
Yeah.
Saint Maximin is the same way. You're talking all that jazz.
No, stop it. No, he's not.
Saint
Stop.
Maximin does come
Stop.
off the bench a lot, though. Not gonna front.
I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know why? You know exactly why.
The coach, what did I tell you about that Arsenal game? Oh, all right.
Oh,
They're supposed to have
well,
Newcastle is having the season of their lives
All right.
in a while, and you're saying the coach is questionable. Do you hear yourself?
when Newcastle are at their
They're a
best,
Champions League team. Do you hear? When's the last time we see Newcastle United in the Champions League? And you're questioning their manager. You should be
yeah,
ashamed.
yes. Are we not questioning our? Are we not questioning Pep? Aren't you? Whoa! Stop right there! Stop right there! Were you not just questioning Antonio Conte, a championship, a Champions League manager,
What I
and
was
you were calling
questioning
for
what
his
I was
head?
questioning was the Conte of today. His
Oh,
history and resume his history and resume. All I know is
no, but
that it wasn't a
they were
championship winning Conte at Tottenham.
no, but
It wasn't
they
an
were in
anything
the
winning Conte.
Champions League when you were saying all this rhetoric against him, and
He
even
was in
when
the
he
champ,
dropped the mic
and
and left,
I was
they
saying what
were
I
still in
was
the
seeing,
Champions
and
League.
what happened? He got bounced out the Champions League, and then he was falling down the table, and then he lost his job, and now Tottenham is in seventh. Nothing changed. They were playing the same after they fired him. Then they had to fire the other guy. Like, bruh.
I mean, they technically didn't fire him. He technically just dropped the mic and left.
Uh,
That's really what happened.
Okay,
But
that's
hey,
fine.
if you want to say
He
fire, fire.
dropped. He
I mean,
okay. No, you're right.
semantics.
You're right. He dropped the mic
His,
and,
his
and left.
middle finger
Like,
up
how
and
can
left.
you fire me
The
when I fire
firing.
myself?
So the
Like,
firing of his assistant, his carbon copy, can that not be attributed back to him? It was part of his staff.
no, Scaloni didn't he give up 6 goals in one half?
Yeah,
No,
got
But
destroyed by
he wasn't
goals.
no,
giving up goals.
that's not on Conte.
We've had this
That's on
argument
Carlos
before.
Scaloni.
We've had this argument before, Marcus. Conte was not dropping 5-0 stinkers.
You're right.
He's
You're
not.
right.
He's not
You're
doing
right.
this. Oh,
They
they
were
are not
Anyways,
doing this.
the
but
company.
anyways,
At least
let's
take
bring
it
it back to
to
Arsenal. Let's bring it
at
back
least
to
when they
Arsenal.
lost, it was respectable.
Let's bring it back to Arsenal and how they got clapped 3-0.
The bottle job.
Now,
Yes, they were dominated
yo,
from start to
100%.
finish. They were simply just dumb. At some point in the first 20 minutes of the game, Brighton had 78% possession.
Yes, sir.
I, I had to like wipe my eyes because I was just waking up from sleep. So I was like, what? 78% possession in like the
Yes,
first
sir.
25 minutes. That like, how do you expect to win any game like that? I mean, come on. Chelsea's been awful all season, but we've never had a game that we've given up 78% in any period of the game. Like, I mean, that's glaring.
I wouldn't be.
I'm just saying, that's wild.
You know,
To Brighton,
do a quick Google search
come
on
on.
that.
It's like Brighton came into. They were at Anfield, right? No, not Anfield. Sorry, Emirates, wherever the
They were at
Arsenal's
Emirates.
home. They
Yeah.
were right. Brighton basically just came to Arsenal's house, slept in their bed next to their wife, took their food from their fridge, took all the beer, drank all of it. I mean, what else? Peed in their bathroom, like I don't know. Took their car
These are
out for a
crazy.
joyride.
Supplement did not flush.
These are crazy. Wow. And not only are these crazy analogies, but you're crazier for not only influencing it but adding on.
Well, that's what I mean. They played Arsenal football to the T against Arsenal. I'm just sitting there watching Trossard, like Trossard, bro. You look out of your depth.
I think he came on too late.
Way too late.
You should have brought him on earlier. He didn't have enough time to really get into the game.
And it's funny because every touch he took was like the wrong one. Like
Well,
he was in some good positions.
It was a high impact game, and they brought him on at that time to really try and kick back start a comeback.
Well, Trossard, man, Trossard. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy because I told you I seen this coming. He's really good. He's really nice, but there's a cap off with Trossard. You have to play him within a box for him to excel.
So
But, hey,
here's the all important scenario that this result now allows. Next time we play in the Premier League is against you guys, Chelsea, at the Etihad. Because Arsenal lost, if we win against you guys, we lift the trophy. And we can celebrate with our fans.
it's not happening.
Oh, so you don't want it to happen.
Frank Lampard is going undefeated in his last games. I'm calling it.
There's only 2 games left.
Yeah, okay. I said the last game. One
He's
game.
on a 2-game unbeaten streak.
What's the
Exactly.
point?
Very respectable.
Game on beating
Yeah,
streak.
You see,
You know,
you see the name? What?
Frank Lampard got to make his case, man. Frank Lampard can't give up yet. Go on a 3-4 game unbeaten streak. Let him know they hired the wrong guy,
Yeah,
and
man.
then go off their pastures.
Mm-hmm.
I already said it. I'd rather have Frank Lampard for another season, bro. The post is a toss up. Like, what's the point? Just keep Lampard till we can get someone a real guru. Post?
Frank
Come
Lampard
on.
might end up at Sheffield United, bro.
That'd be good for him, actually. Sheffield got some nice players.
Nah, they won't. Not not by the time the summer's over.
Yeah. No, I mean they're in the championship, so they'll be back in the Premier League if Lampard takes over them. I'm sure.
Wait, did they get promoted to the Premier League? I thought they
No,
got
I'm
promoted
saying
to the
if
Premier League.
Lampard takes over them,
No, Southampton.
I'm
They
sure
got
they'll be
relegated,
back
bro.
in the Premier League in no time.
Well, we don't. They depend
Sheffield
on how many.
United.
Seen
Sheffield
Lampard
United.
do this with Derby. I mean, they didn't get back in the Premier League, but I mean, they worked their way up to getting back in the Premier League, and they
Bro,
went to the
Sheffield United are in the Premier League next year.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
Oh, brilliant.
they finished second.
That's so
Yeah,
good. In the Premier League. So,
Yeah.
why are you hating on Lamps, bro? Leave him alone. He's redeemed himself.
They shouldn't hire Lamps though. They should keep
Nah,
whatever.
Finally separated himself from
them
that.
up, they should stick with that.
He's finally separated himself from the mess going on at Goodison Park. So, you know, the toughies.
You know, they started playing well when he left.
Yeah, they did, but they didn't start playing that much well. There's still only 1 point outside of relegation. So
That's only because they lost to us. That's only because they lost to us. The game right before the
they
game right
didn't just
before
lose to you. They lost in the past 5 games. They lost to Newcastle. They lost to Man City.
Those
They
toughies are
drew
getting
to
relegated.
Leicester
I don't care
and
what they
Crystal
do.
Palace. They're still
Those
kind
are
of
the top
trash.
7.
They're getting relegated, bro. They're getting relegated.
There's a
I'm
good
calling
chance
it
they
now.
get relegated. Let me see what.
Yeah, they're getting relegated.
Nah,
They've been so bad for most of the season.
Leicester's
You really
getting
think they're gonna just turn it off for the last 4 games?
Nah,
I mean, they did beat Brighton 5-1, but
That
at
was
the end of the day,
outrageous.
they have a 26 chance of getting relegated. 26% chance.
Leicester's
They have a
Leicester's
1%
definitely getting relegated.
26% chance of being relegated. Because,
26.
Yeah, Southampton
They're
already
getting relegated.
done. Leicester have an 86. Leeds have a 64. Nottingham Forest have a 24.
They're taking. I assume they're taking it into difficulty of schedule.
Yeah, they simulated everything already.
Everton's gonna find a way to get relegated. Mark my words.
You know?
They're gonna find a way.
Well, actually, if I look
It's
at the
Leicester and
table,
Leeds. Leeds are done.
yo, according to this table, they're not picking up any more points for the rest of the season either, which is crazy. But they still finish outside of relegation because Leeds and Leicester are just that much trash. Like
Leicester's also not getting any more. I mean, Leeds are also not getting any more points for the rest of the season.
Yeah, so if everything stays the way it is, that's the thing. They don't expect any of them to pick up any points.
Yeah,
Dare I say? I feel like the Foxes have a little bit of championship pedigree left. Jamie Vardy is gonna channel. He's gonna channel something. Something's coming. Something's coming.
Yo,
They got Newcastle. They got Newcastle away and West Ham at home.
Those are winnable games for the man. That's the issue with the Foxes, bro. They've been losing the winnable games. All their winnable games, they lose. The game they're not supposed to win, they win.
Bro,
But all the other ones, they lose.
It's 46 games in the championship. You think Jamie Vardy can last? It's 46 games in the
46
championship.
games.
You think Jamie Vardy?
He's gonna stay.
They get relegated.
Yeah. I mean, you
He's
say
gonna
if
stay.
like there's a chance
Vardy's
they
gonna
don't.
play.
They're on 30
Jamie Vardy-
points. I think they're firmly getting relegated.
Jamie Vardy's gonna play. Like that. The
No,
only
I
thing I know
understand.
about Jamie Vardy is
I understand he's gonna play.
He's
The question
got a chance
is
to
he going to
turn,
last in 46 games? I think he's going to.
absolutely.
I don't think he's gonna play all 46, but he'll remain healthy the whole year.
He'll be a factor.
Okay.
Vardy will be a factor.
Championship is a
Yeah,
is a lower level, so he should
it's
be
not
fine.
over, bro. It's not over. It's
They'll
not
be
over for
back.
the Foxes.
They'll be back next year. And he turned down a chance to join Arsenal, like at the height of his
Yeah, when he
career.
was
He's like,
Jamie
yo,
Vardy.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stay with Leicester, and he did throughout thick and thin. So yeah,
well,
that's a real player right there.
looking at their last two games, they play Newcastle on Monday, May 22nd, which I think is an L, and then they play West Ham, which I think might be a
Probably
dub.
another L.
So if they manage to win at West Ham, anything can happen. If
They could win those games.
Let's just say whoever of all of them have two games, and there's like difficult, different difficulty. I'll say probably Everton have the easier matchups with Wolves and Bournemouth. Leicester, oof,
I don't
Leeds
know.
probably have the
I've
second
seen
most
Bournemouth,
with
and
West
I've
Ham
seen
and Tottenham, and then we got
Bournemouth.
yeah. I can see why the model doesn't think and they're gonna pick up any more points, but if they do, that's like a massive boost because it's literally just two games to go, and it's only
Mhm.
like they're only separated by like 2 points. All
No, but
three of them.
Leicester City could win these
Yeah.
two games. So I'm telling you right now, they can win these two games. I wouldn't be
Well, the
surprised.
name of the game is win or get relegated. That's it.
Yeah, I'm
Pick
telling
up
you,
some
they
points
could
and
really
return.
win these two games
you think they can
because
beat Newcastle,
like they
Newcastle's
still got
going.
some kind of.
Newcastle's
I
still
feel
trying
like I
to.
feel like that's how it's gonna happen though. It needs to be an upset on the cards, like something
Well,
that
if
nobody
if
but them see coming.
if I'll tell you this much: if Eddie Howe bench Allen and Almiron, yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, they have a chance.
Yeah, that's yeah. All right.
Listen,
That
everything
five
is
one drubbing of Brighton makes no sense from Everton
It
though. That
makes
kept
zero
them up.
sense.
That kept them up.
It is
5-1. Jeez.
yeah.
Like where they pull that from?
well. Hey, when you need
It might be that game that saves their entire season.
well, when you have hope, it comes in crazy places. But any other Premier League matches from the weekend that you guys wanted to touch upon before we move on to Europe?
We had Leicester get destroyed by Liverpool today.
Yeah,
And
man.
Man City beat
Liverpool's making a
Everton.
run for top four. I don't think they're gonna get it. I mean, they
They
have
can
two
get it.
matches
They
left.
didn't get it.
It's a
Man,
close.
you
It's a close. It's a close tie because Man U, Newcastle are tied on 66 points. Newcastle is in third because of goal difference. Liverpool is on 65. But both Newcastle and Man
Liverpool can
U
easily win.
and Brighton
Liverpool
is
can
two
easily get
games. They
six
have two
points.
games in hand.
yeah.
Liverpool
Yeah.
can easily get 6 points from their last two games,
But
which
that's the
would
thing.
put them on
Everybody's.
71 points.
But that's the thing. Everyone
Meanwhile,
around them has games in
Man U have way more games. Actually, no, that's they have three in the FA Cup. They have Chelsea, they have Bournemouth, and Fulham. I don't trust Man U to
Yeah, I don't.
take
Man U's gonna
all
lose at least two of
maximum
those
points
games.
from those games at
They're
all.
gonna lose like two of those games.
hand. And what about
Yeah.
Brighton? Brighton has a couple games in hand still.
Brighton's gonna falter.
I
They're
mean,
not
let's
ready.
see. What was the max?
They're not ready.
71.
Let's look at their schedule first before you say that.
66
Brighton is
plus
not ready.
9. That's
My top
75.
four is
70.
Arsenal,
Bro, they got
City,
Newcastle, Southampton, they got us,
Newcastle.
City, and they got
Liverpool.
Aston Villa.
No, yeah, Brighton's
Yeah,
not
none
ready,
of
bro.
their games in
They're
hand
not
are
gonna make.
any
They're
easy
not
apart
gonna
from the
make top four,
Southampton
bro.
one. I don't think they can do it. They can't beat all these teams.
No,
Yeah, they
I can
won't.
see them
They're
getting
not
6 points. I can see them getting 6 points.
With 6 points won't do it though. 6 points would put them on 64. Yeah. Man
ready.
U, Man U and Liverpool have like they'll
Yeah.
easily make 70, 71.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah,
Brighton
at
has
least
never
they'll
been
make
in Europe.
Europe.
They can take Europa League.
The last thing I'm wishing for this year is for Aston Villa to finish above Tottenham. Like that's my last request from the football gods. Let them finish outside Europe because that's where they belong. That's what they deserve after firing
With us.
their greatest coach of all time.
Uh, all right. Any other games going once?
Before we move on to I assume Europe means European
Yes,
UEFA
sir.
Champions League.
Yes, sir.
I want to give a quick shout out to your boy Lukaku. I don't know if
Amen.
you saw his 2 goals over the weekend. Like,
He's
I
doing what
mean,
he's doing, bro.
you could say it's that time of the season when, like, everybody's got tired legs and everybody's got it
Bro,
knocked
he
here and
wasn't.
there, so they're playing all the third string, fourth string players. But
Look
hey,
at you. You're a hater. You're a
he still
hater. He's
scored
still
some
going
pretty
up
good
against
goals.
first team caliber players, bro. Stop
He still
doing that.
scored some.
Stop doing that. You know he's
That
playing for you
second
next
goal he
season.
scored.
You
I
know he's
love
playing
it.
for you next season. Pochettino said he wants to try give it another go.
He was man of the match too.
I'm saying, hey, I'm just giving. I'm the one
You
giving him
don't
the shout out.
deserve
You didn't
Lukaku.
say anything.
With
I
fans like
gave him the
you,
shout out.
with fans like you don't deserve Lukaku. Give him to Spurs because they're definitely gonna lose Harry Kane. You don't deserve.
Yeah, please, if you go to Spurs, please.
Yes,
If they
it's
want him, they
Mercedes.
can have him. I mean, we'll actually trade Lukaku and Aubameyang for Danjuma.
Hey.
First off,
Inter
that was
on
on
the
loans.
Inter
You need to go talk to his
Inter
studios. Second,
Inter currently on a 7-game winning streak. Not even Lukaku could stop them from losing or dropping points. So
Yeah, I mean, Inter, they've been clicking on all cylinders because of my boy Lautaro
they've been
Martinez.
cooking.
But hey, yeah, man. I mean,
word on the
Lukaku's
street
been,
is
you know,
Pochettino is
right.
targeting
Yo,
us.
word on the street. They said Juventus might still get like another ban. Might just be reduced to 13.
Uh, well, if they're getting their
But
ban, can they put Vlahovic on sale for half off?
Well, Vlahovic said he wanted to join Arsenal, so it's looking slow for you.
Good luck with that, Vlahovic. All right. Now I
I
don't want
mean,
him.
they have Jesus.
you
They
know how
have
it goes.
stars. So
Never mind. I don't want him. All
Look,
the
he's
second
gonna be
one-
walking towards the Emirates, and Tarbol is just gonna step outside of a limo and just open the door.
Yeah, and then he's
You know
gonna
what
turn around.
happens.
But honestly, now I kind of don't want him now because
Because he
all the
wants
top
Arsenal.
strikers I want, none of them have Arsenal and Tottenham in their breath. It's Bayern, it's Chelsea, it's Madrid, or Barcelona or PSG. Nobody's mentioning Arsenal or Tottenham. So yeah, Vlahovic, never mind.
You don't want that bustling
Understand
mentality
how
at
good they
the club.
are. Modric wasn't mentioning Arsenal. Arsenal were
Are
mentioning
you
Modric
sure?
a lot more than
Are
he was
you
mentioning.
sure? Are you sure? Hold on.
Yeah. No, yeah, literally. Arsenal put out the report that they're going hard after the 18-year-old wonder boy from Ukraine. Yes, it was always Arsenal. It was never from Mudrik's camp. Not once. Yes. The only time Mudrik's camp ever put out anything was when he got sold to Chelsea. That's it.
Tragic.
Yeah.
They hyped him up so hard just for him to join Chelsea. They're still salty about it too, but I think it's time to let it go, man.
They're
Like,
so
let it
salty
go.
about it.
Like,
There is one exception of a player, and that's because we knew how good a player he was, and we actually didn't even go after him at first, and then we were like, Tottenham is gonna get
Bro, I'm
him.
reading reports here saying that Mudryk
You know who I'm
wanted
talking
to go
about.
to Arsenal despite Chelsea's interest.
Wait, who is
Says
reporting?
who?
This is the top flight. Let me come and send this to you.
No, but says who?
Fair enough. That's
Like,
I just read in the top flight that Thiago Silva wants out of Chelsea.
Bro, I'm about to just make that blog and just
Yeah,
start
bro, all these
public
blogs.
sports understands till
Yeah.
death. Like,
And then Thiago Silva's
I'm
wife,
making
like,
our own transfer rumors because if they can type anything they want in these like big
Yep.
shot journals, why not us? Like,
no, I'm pretty sure I sent it to you in the Talkatives chat. Thiago Silva's wife had to come out and like say like,
yeah, fake news.
I'm here for life. Even Thiago Silva had to come
Yes,
out and put out a
they
statement. Like, yeah, bro, I don't believe these blogs, man.
So,
Unless
Kian Long. So why did Shakhtar or Modric people they tell him they went to go find this guy called Kian Long who wrote this article and told him he wants to join Arsenal.
I might actually be watching this, so put some respect on it.
who is this? These guys are nobody, bro. Like I swear to God,
I believe
I'm
in
about to,
one thing.
I'm about to start writing my own rumors. All summer long, I'm writing rumors. I'm posting them.
There's only one guy that I believe though. It's Romano. That's it.
Yeah.
Fabrizio. Even
Yeah.
Fabrizio and
So,
them, they've been repeating the same news about Pochettino for like 6 weeks now. I'm just like,
Speaking
I
speaking
mean,
about
it's
speaking
true.
about
I
Romano,
mean,
here we go.
he's the one that
at
Yeah,
shared.
here
least,
we go.
at least
Yeah,
it's
here we
true.
go.
Hold on.
At
Speaking
least
about Romano, he's the one that shared the news about Mason Mount.
well,
Man, that's
here's the thing, right? When a player like Mason Mount's Gallagher switched agencies and they haven't still like signed a come to an agreement, yeah, it's gonna make splash news. Look at Lamar Jackson. They came to an agreement, but it went through war. Kyler Murray took down his social media, everything Arizona Cardinals off of his social media to get him a new deal. The Jets defensive tackle Quinn Williams did the same thing. It literally says on his Twitter,
I can't find it anymore. Maybe he
defensive
unretweeted
tackle
it.
for dot. He removed everything Jets. All the pictures he have with the Jets took it down. They're
and
probably going to give him
even
a
if there
contract.
is
Yeah, I
coming
can't
So
from
find
his
what I'm
camp,
saying
of
is,
course
contract
he's gonna try to drum
happen
up the
all the
interest in
time.
himself, even though it's made up
Exactly. Because it's Mason Mount and he's a high value
as a
player.
hot
A
commodity.
lot of teams are looking at him. So if he switches agencies, and then he hasn't signed a new deal, exactly. You're gonna be thinking the same thing, like, he does he want out?
All I know is by this time next season, may be surprised. And on that note, you were talking about your boy Lukaku. Speaking of,
Yeah,
he has a
I
big
just had
match
to.
coming up tomorrow, the second
Yeah.
leg of the Milan Champions League
I
semi-final
hope they start
derby.
him
Now,
just so you can see how bad he is.
you are a hater.
I'm
Anyways,
just
Inter
stating
is
fact.
up 2-0. I guess you're hating person.
They're gonna win because of Lautaro. Did I not say that?
Listen, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Come
be
on.
Lukaku assisting him.
Well, Inter are at home this leg, so I can definitely see it being an easy dub for
Yeah.
Inter. I'll give them a 2-1. Lukaku own goal for AC Milan. And
No, hold on. How come
Oh
so
my god.
easy dubs. Easy
you're a
dubs,
fool?
Bro,
light
I'm
work.
just trying to tell you, bro. The only time Lukaku has ever balled is when he's come off the bench. The only time, bro. That's it.
It's crazy he's
Every
saying that
time
this
they've
season, bro.
started him, he's been so terrible,
He scored 30 something goals his first season over there. Come on.
bro.
And who was his coach that coached him to greatness?
Ah, yeah. That
Please
was
Go
his
on.
last good
say
Go
season.
his
on.
name.
That was his last good
Say
season.
his name. Tell
Say
me.
his name. Yeah, yeah.
It's all
It was
about what
Conte.
have you done for me
It
lately.
was
And all he's
Conte.
done for me is serve me a pile of poop called the
Oh
Tottenham
my
Hotspurs.
god. You
That's
pick
all
and
I
choose your hit.
What do you pick
Exactly.
and choose?
Here
I
we
already
go
done
again.
told you.
Guys,
His
he has his
resume
guys.
is his
He has his
resume.
guys
I
his
didn't
guys
see
like
listen, I didn't see anything of his on his prestigious resume
He
at
only
his
hits
most recent job.
coaches.
And
He
that's
only
what we're
hits
talking
players
about.
and coaches that beat Man City. I already told you. Conte beat toasted Man City the season Chelsea won the league.
That's
his,
fine.
his
That's
grudges are so
fine.
In
deep,
his mind.
That's
deeply
fine.
ingrained.
That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with my objectivity.
Anyways,
Does
well,
not seem like objectivity.
I mean, I'm speaking
It seems
facts.
like a lot of
Tottenham was horrible
subjective
this season
going
and he was
on.
at the head of it. So you don't want to accept that. That's between you and Conte.
I'm just accepting the facts, brother. The facts is this man had a team in fourth place. As soon as he leaves, the bottom falls out
you're
of
not
that
even
team.
in Europe
Bottom,
anymore. Like,
bottom was
Listen,
already falling out.
that's your prerogative, but I
Okay,
beg
fair
to
enough.
differ. Hey,
In any
but
case,
it
so
hasn't fallen out. It definitely has fallen out.
hey man, it is what it is. So y'all that don't give AC Milan any chance of coming back from down 2-0.
Okay, let me be serious. I think I could give him a chance. I think last episode we are talking about Liao's availability.
It's looking
yeah.
slow.
I feel like They have
Like,
nothing
you'll
to
be Googling.
lose. You know, they need to throw everything they have at at Inter, but Inter have just been really good and really good form, and they've beaten AC Milan every time they've played this year. So advantage.
I would like to change my percentage I'm giving AC Milan. I'm giving them a milk's chance, 2%.
2% milk. Jesus, damn.
Oh, I'm seeing the report saying he's set to return for this.
Whether he returns or not, definitely a 2%.
You don't think he changes it?
I've seen how AC Milan been playing over the weekend. Mm-mm.
I mean, he wasn't
One
playing. He
player
didn't
can't
play.
change that. I don't
He
care
didn't
how good
play.
you are.
He's the cog that makes that engine go, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't care how good you are. Losing what 5-1 to Spezia without Leao? No, that's more than one player. They lost pretty bad this weekend. I'm
The
not sure.
17 place Spezia 2-0. That's
Okay,
crazy.
okay, all right. That's not on. That's Leao's not gonna fix that. Leao's not
I
gonna fix
feel
that.
you. I feel you. I feel you. But at the same
Makes
time,
sense, bro.
there is such a thing as one player carrying momentum. And once that player
Just
steps on the pitch, the whole team changes and everything just
True.
follows that
That's true.
momentum.
just ask
That's
Steph
true.
Curry.
But
Just ask
it's
John
looking more
Morant.
and more like
One player, bro.
it's
If
not it's
one
not
player can't win you a basketball series, how much more a soccer game with nine other good meatheads to be worried about?
I mean, that's different. You would think there's
I
more
think like
opportunity in
expecting
the.
Liao to single handedly lead them to victory against Inter.
Come on, come on.
I would.
Come
I,
on.
Coming back from an injury. All right. If you told me the man, let's say he went on a sabbatical like Andrew Wiggins, we don't know where he is. He's out. He's fine. He's not injured, but he's just out. And then he's like coming back. Okay, all right. Like he wasn't. He doesn't because
Or it was
number
like
one,
a
you're coming
suspension or
back from an
something.
injury. You have to. You're not getting in game shape when you're coming back. You're rehabbing because you were injured. So you're not in any kind of shape, if that makes sense.
no.
So talk less talk coming back. Now I'm sure he's played some training matches and all of that with the lower league team, youth squad. But this is Champions League, bro. All everything you have been all season, I promise you, everything your team, not just Leao, not just everything your team has been all season long, always rears its head in the Champions League. Just ask Chelsea. Oh, we beat Dortmund. No, we got Madrid. Not a good team.
Who said y'all
They're
had
close.
Madrid? I want to know. I want to know the people that were saying that because they need to be drug tested.
We've beaten Madrid before,
No,
so
I understand that, but
it's not inconceivable that like
this season with the form you had all season, going
and
into
we
that,
beat Dortmund, and Dortmund about to win their league,
Dortmund have been
and we
frauds.
beat them.
Dortmund have been frauds. Actually, they're not about to win the Bundesliga, but
I mean,
Dortmund
The
have
they're
been
only one
frauds
close.
all
point
season.
They're close though. They're
the only one
close.
Well, I
only
think
Yeah,
one separate them.
close. So it's not like it was inconceivable to think that. But what I'm saying is this is pretty inconceivable because I'm telling you, losing 6 or 5-1 to Spezia, Leao is not gonna help
It
that.
was 2-0, by the way. It was
Okay, 2-0.
2-0.
going on imaginary stat
I think
lines.
it's the Brighton game that's still in my head.
Going on
So
imaginary stat lines.
a team in 17th place with nothing to play for.
Just lose
Yeah.
like that. Like,
Yeah,
and they're
bro,
still
Leao's
talking
not
about
gonna help
fraud.
that.
Like,
2%
it's
looks chance at best.
All right, you
If
give it two. I'm a bit more lenient. I'm giving it a 40% chance.
yeah.
you believe in Leao like that, you believe in my guy like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's not
I'll,
your
I'll,
guy. He's AC Milan's guy. He just signed a 5-year contract, but
I'll change. I think I give them 15%. I'll give them like 25 now. I guess give
okay,
them a
fair
little
enough.
bit
Fair
more
enough.
hope.
Fair enough.
Miss
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Leal is
Well,
You
my
expect
2%
you
looks
to win?
chance
Okay,
that they,
that's fine.
My 2% most chance is that they come back and win.
and
That's
go
what I'm
through
saying.
to the
That,
next round.
yeah,
Yeah,
like go
yeah,
through. That's my
go
two
through
percent
to the
most chance.
next round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
I think that's good. Yeah, that's what I. Yep.
Fair enough. And now we look at to the other side of the table. On Wednesday, we got the second leg of Manchester City, Real Madrid at the
Mhm.
Etihad. Thoughts, predictions.
Um, this game is dependent on one player and one player only, and that's on Real Madrid side. And
Eden
we all know,
Hazard.
no, you all know who I'm gonna say. Militao.
He's playing.
If Militao plays, Real Madrid has a 10% chance of winning with Militao.
He's
Without
playing.
Militao, it goes up to 80. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's, it's just one of those crazy situations. Without Militao, they will have a better chance against this Man City team. I'm telling you. Militao will fall asleep at least once and let Haaland get an easy goal. I promise you. At least once. Just once. But that would be the costly goal. Telling you. Carry on.
So even if they play three at the back with Militao, Rudiger.
The fault is gonna come from Militao,
Oh, okay.
and Carlo's not gonna play three at the back all of a sudden. And no, he's not gonna do that. What he might do is play someone at right or left, maybe play Alaba at left back. But Kamavinga is already there, so
I mean, Kamavinga, he's out of position, although he did
and
a good job.
is he gonna
Yeah, he's
bench
doing a really good
Alaba?
job there.
I wouldn't bench Alaba, so he's gonna bench Rudiger for Militao. Okay, okay.
Okay, so 10% chance on Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I like that odds. I like those odds. I like those odds because definitely Militao is definitely playing. I'd be surprised if he
Mhm.
doesn't. Shanks, what you think?
I think they shouldn't fix what was broken with the last game and keep playing that same team and because it's like you can already see Rudiger like all over Haaland, so like they need that to continue because if Haaland is just getting free, he's running off Militao and bullying him and stepping over him. It's a wrap for Man City, to be honest.
Bro,
And for
how
them.
Felix was running in behind Militao. How Felix. I like how Felix. Trust me, I like him. But if you're Militao, you should be able to handle how Felix.
Look,
That's
look, look. Playing Militao over Rudiger is like playing Eden Hazard over Vinicius right now. Like that. That is how much of a
Whoa, I won't go there.
downgrade.
That's
I think that's
both of you
I
have
think
just
that's
been. That's crazy.
no. I think that's disrespectful to Hazard to compare
I
him to.
understand your season
Yeah.
hasn't been what you thought is, but you can't be directing all this hate towards other people's players. You should be directing
Why
it towards your own
not?
management, if anything. That's crazy.
No, you just disrespected Hazard by comparing Militao to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
All
You
right.
thought I was disrespectful.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I just think City is gonna win. It's gonna be a tight affair, but I think it's enough to be finished 2-1. It's gonna be very close to nail biter, but 2-1. We'll
Kevin De
chip it
Bruyne.
up, and
2
we're to the
goals.
final. To the final.
I'll give Kevin De Bruyne 2 goals and a Haaland on goal.
Are you okay? And with that,
Yeah,
since we want to be unserious, since we want to be unserious, you've clearly told me a sign that it's time to end this episode. And if you've been listening to this up until now, as always, thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. We'll catch you again on the next episode. And as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good
Share.
stuff. Catch you on the next one.
All that.
Bye.